I've direct messaged some of you to try and figure out what I can do to be helpful in this group and make sure that I'm providing content and support that is actually useful to you. And what I've heard back from a couple of people was, I'm here because someone told me to be. And whether that was me or someone else, I very much appreciate you coming along and doing that. But I also want to make sure you know why I think that Profit First is such an important piece of small business ownership. And for me, this is true whether you're just sort of starting out and finding your feet, or whether you've been in business for decades like I was when I finally stumbled across Profit First. So I think that entrepreneurs really struggle with three basic things: time or energy, focus, and cash or money. And obviously, the cash and money is my area of expertise. So that's what this group is all about, is implementing the Profit First technique in your business to manage your cash. And the reason that I love this system so much is because it doesn't require you to learn accounting. It doesn't require you to become a bookkeeper. It doesn't require you to manage multi-tab spreadsheets. It just lets you do what you naturally do, which is check your bank balance to see how you're doing. So the basic premise of Profit First is just to flip the traditional accounting formula, which the traditional formula is sales less expenses equals profit. If you look at your profit and loss or income statement, that's what you will see: income, expenses, bottom line. So by merely flipping that and saying sales less profit equals expenses, now you have a natural budget because you've already set aside what you need to set aside to have a healthy business and reward yourself for running that business. And then the only expenses that you can do fall into what's left over, right? And if what you find is that you can't work with what's left over, then either your expenses are too high or you're not making enough sales, or sometimes both. So that's why I think that the Profit First is so important, is because it's so simple. So if you are unsure of whether you're overspending or underspending, or you have made a budget but you don't know if it's based in reality or how to update it or any of those sorts of things, I strongly recommend trying Profit First to see if that brings you the clarity that you have been seeking, with the least amount of effort that you've ever had to expend to get that clarity. So hopefully that helps. Let me know if you still have questions or if you're unsure of why you would do that, and I'll try to make sure that we're getting you those answers.